Good morning. Welcome to today's program, creating joy and something more, creating joy and much more. We apologize for the tardiness, as you know, since the daylight savings time has changed, and now the meditations end a little bit later for us
Yeah,
here in Aruba. So we're here, and thank you for waiting on us. Good morning, Belgis. Are you ready to create some joy today?
certainly. Good morning and ready to create joy.
All right, so let's start immediately with the quote of joy for today. Quote of joy for today says, pay attention on your words because they create your reality. Pay attention on your words because they create your reality.
Correctly. We need to pay attention to the meaning of the words and also to our vibration because it depends on our vibration as to what the impact of the word is in creating things. So, based on what I have observed and what I practice, sometimes we just use words without realizing that what you're doing is it's like you're affirming a reality, a situation, and you actually make it come into existence. But what really is doing that is the vibration and energy that you have. So basically, if I have a vibration or a frequency and I use certain words, it will have a greater impact because if I have a very high vibration, that is exactly what I'm going to create. Okay, I'm not attracting, I'm creating as I speak because I am affirming.
That is true. You know, since I can remember, I think it was probably one of the first times that I set foot in the center, the Malaruba Center. You used to have a poster in the training room, and that poster would say that we have to pay attention on our thoughts because our thoughts becomes our words. We have to pay attention on our words because our words become our actions. We have to pay attention on our actions because our actions become our behavior, and then our behavior will become our character. So I think it's like a ladder, you
Yes.
know. We have talked a lot in these programs how important it is to pay attention to our thoughts, but also it is very important to pay attention to what we say. And especially, there's people that I don't know what we think, but sometimes I think we think we can get away with saying certain things and acting other ways. It's like you yourself are tying yourself up in a knot, because when you think in a certain direction, when you speak other words, and when you act in a different way, what you just did was just like a loop, and you just made a knot in your own life. So we really need to start to align our thoughts, our words, our actions, our behavior, because that will determine our character.
And you see what happens is that if we go and we link it to values, your words, your actions, your behavior, everything has to be aligned to what you say is important. And these are the issues that create low self-esteem, depression, and everything because you're saying that you have a value, and basically how you speak, how you think, how you act, how you behave are totally different. And that is what causes a disalignment. We need to align everything to what we say is important.
Exactly. So let's continue immediately with the powerful word for today. All right, I have here the powerful word for today. The powerful word for today, I have to confess, I got it from the social media. And then, because I didn't trust that it actually existed, because I've never heard this word, and I went to look it up, and it actually exists, but it is quite a new word. It's not a old word, and you wouldn't find it in old dictionaries. The powerful word for today is philocalist.
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 And what does it mean?
A philocalist is a lover of beauty, someone who finds and appreciates beauty in all things.
Okay,
It exists. It really exists.
philocalist.
I don't know how you pronounce it, but I think it's either philocalist or philocalist.
Okay, fantastic. I think that, let's see.
There it is.
Philocalist.
Philocalist.
A lover of beauty. Okay, excellent. Because you see, this is something that I think is great. You know, I like new things, and I like that there is a new word with such a powerful meaning, and beauty is really something that we need to define according to us.
Ourselves. Beauty is in the eye of the,
beholder.
beholder.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what they say all the
Yes.
time. And I say, yes, we need to be philocalists.
All right, let's continue immediately with the next part. We're going to do our meditation for today. Remember, here in Creating Joy, we practice a 5-minute meditation to create the joy for the well being and for the benefit of the evolution of humanity. So I invite you to come and sit with us and let's practice this 5-minute meditation together. Yes, that was our meditation. Let's now listen to a song. We'll go listening to a song and give opportunity to our listeners and our viewers to send your greetings. Send your greetings filled with joy to 563 3716. And when we return, we will be returning these greetings and multiply the joy for all of humanity. So we'll be right back.
I am light, I am light. 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 I am not the things my family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. 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 I'm not the mistakes that I have made, or any of the things that caused me pain. I am not the pieces of the dream I left behind. I am light. 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 Yeah. I am light. I am light. I am not the color of my eyes. I am not the skin on the outside. I am not my age. I am not my race. My soul inside is all light. All light. All light. Yeah. All light. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light. Yeah. I am divinity defined. I am the God on the inside. I am a star, a piece of it all. I am light.
Thank you for listening to Creating Joy here on your Positive Radio.
Yes, you're listening to Creating Joy. Let us return some of the greetings that we have received. We received greetings from Noemi. She says, "Good morning, blessings to all." And we received greetings from Elaine. Elaine says, "A very happy, blessed, and positive Tuesday. May today our warm and calm energy be guidance to all in need." Good morning. Also, we received good morning from Noraima. She says, "Happy and a joyful morning, family, filled with a lot of energy and joy. A tremendous new day filled with positive vibes, joy, love, and abundance for all." She is on with Creating Joy for the totality. Greetings also for Lila and Lydia that are also on with Creating Joy.
Okay, I have here also Moraima. She says, "Good morning and a happy Tuesday filled with lots of joy and love."
Lena also sent us some of her hearts from Vietnam. So greetings also to Lena. Good morning from Iraima. Iraima, she's under the rainbow again today. Under the rainbow and the sunshine with 2 coffees. She says, "Happy Tuesday. Greetings from" what? White Savannah. Yeah, I know. She translated where she is. Okay, White Savannah. It sounds very exciting and exotic where you're right now, Iraima. White Savannah. Yeah, that's a very good one. Let's multiply the love, abundance, prosperity, patience, compassion, and the light of joy for the totality. All right. Greetings also to Raj Kumar. He says, "Namaste, brothers and sisters. I trust that everyone are healthy and happy by God's grace. I welcome you all to create joy and happiness. My love hugs to each and everyone. Let's help humanity to filled with divine love and light of joy. Have a lovely, peaceful, and joyful day." You forgot the chocolate, Raj Kumar. Thank you. Also, Lila is listening. Milagros. Lila says, "Joyful day." All right. Okay. Let's. We have a positive topic of today, and we'll be presenting a clip, and then we will discuss what will be presented here in this clip. So let's see what the positive topic for today is.
Say thank you for grace. Thank you for mercy. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for wisdom. Thank you for parents. Thank you for love. Thank you for kindness. Thank you for humility. Thank you for peace. Thank you for prosperity. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. It's how I live my life. That's why I am, one of the reasons why I am today. Say thank you in advance for what is already yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for every moment that led to this day. Thank you for the hard times. They made me appreciate the good times. Thank you for the lessons. They were needed for my development. Thank you for my eyes that get to witness the miracles of today and tomorrow. Thank you for everything I take for granted. Thank you for all of my blessings. Thank you for my drive. Thank you for my spirit. Thank you for my strength. Thank you for giving me the courage to fight through the hard times. Thank you for the people in my life, those I love and those I learn from. Thank you for it all. Thank you. Thank you. It's the key that opens the door to instant happiness, unlocks the door to everything we are really seeking in life, happiness and contentment. Think about it. No matter what you say you want, money, riches, health, to help others, why do you really want it? When you drill deep down, the only reason anyone wants anything is the feeling we believe we will get from having it. That all boils down to happiness and contentment. And the truth is, We can have it now if we are grateful. And if you get quiet, get away from the noise of the world, and think for a moment about what you could be grateful for, I'm sure you could find plenty. Be grateful there's food on the table, air in your lungs, life in your body. Get grateful that you have opportunity to take your life to a whole nother level. To decide right now that you are going to live your dreams and never settle until you do. Get grateful for the mental strength you've been given to survive the hard times. Get grateful for your limbs if you have them. Many are not so blessed. Your eyesight if you have it. Many are not so blessed. Your hearing if you have it. Many are not so blessed. The health you do have, many are in worse positions. Get grateful for that one person that has had an impact in your life, or many people if you are so blessed. Then get grateful you can choose to be that person for someone else. That one that makes a difference in someone else's life, no matter how small. Get grateful you get to experience this magical universe. Today, look for miracles. I guarantee if you are looking, you will see them. There are unlimited things to be grateful for. Open your eyes. Unlock your amazing life. It's ready for you right now.
Thank you for this day, whatever it brings. Whether a challenge I need to grow, a lineup to teach me patience, an unexpected blessing, every moment of joy, whatever today brings, thank you. Whatever it brings, I pray I have enough presence in each moment to know that no circumstance is my life. No high or low, no event, no thing is my life. Life is energy, and I know I'm so much more than my physical body. Thank you for my ability to love, to give to others my authentic love and kindness without expecting anything in return. Thank you for my strength. Thank you for my presence. Thank you for my ability to attract only the things and people that are in harmony with what I need in my life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this day, whatever it brings.
All right. So it was quite easy for me to make a summary.
Yes.
Thank you. That's what he kept on repeating. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. But I think if we go through life saying thank you like that, you know, it's very powerful. Even I could feel when this gentleman was saying that thank you with such power. You know, you could feel that energy,
Such a conviction.
Yes, I did write a few things here to resume. He says, "Thank you." Say thank you, or to summarize, thank you. Say thank you in advance for what is already yours. Thank you unlocks the door to everything we are seeking in life. That feeling that we want is the feeling that we believe that we are having it, and that's when we get that feeling. When we believe we are having it, when we say thank you. Look for miracles. If you are looking, you will find. He says that he prays to have enough presence to be in the moment. I am so much more than my body. So there was a lot of thank yous.
And he said that life is energy. And you see, I'm going to go back to what the first thing that you quoted, which was, no, you know, when we are thankful, not for whatever we want, if we live life as having everything and being grateful for that, there is nothing I'm going to need. You see, we need to kind of transform this idea that I am lacking. The feeling of lack, and remember, I said it's a feeling. We need to transform it into having one of abundance, of having. And when I walk around like having, and being thankful, I am not into something that right now a lot of people are living, which is they think that they are entitled to things. You are not entitled to anything. You know, this feeling or idea of entitlement needs to be transformed because I walk around life like I have to have this because I am entitled. No, you have to be humble and be grateful for whatever you have.
I don't know where it all started. Sometimes I sit and I wonder, where did we lose um, the wisdom or the knowledge that everything is already there, is already here, not there. Everything that we need, and yesterday we spoke it in the Papiamento program. I was saying, we need to start becoming. I'm gonna apply for the job actually to become a spiritual appraisal, because we need to start making. Spiritual appraisals, to appreciate, to give value to all that we have, that we don't see it in the material when it is not needed, because there's always a when you don't need something, when you think you need it, but you don't need it, so it won't manifest in your life because it is not necessary. And when you don't get what is not necessary, you just have to thank life twice. You have to thank God twice that you did not get what you thought you needed.
You know how many times it happened in life? I mean, especially when you were going to school and
With
you,
relationships.
Yeah, you really wanted this guy. I mean, he was handsome. He was all what you dreamed for at that moment. Now, after some years, you say, "Oh my goodness, thank God."
Now he looks like Al Bundy. You remember Al Bundy? You know how he used to sit on the couch with one hand in his pants and just such a beer belly in front of him.
It is true, you know. And in many times, even a job. I mean, if we talk about jobs, we think, oh, we need this job, we need it, I want it, and you didn't get it. And then afterwards, you were thankful. Why? Because then you heard, I mean, what really goes on in this organization. So, this feeling of being thankful, this feeling of in the present moment, have this feeling of being everything at that particular moment and be thankful that you don't need anything. You see, when we think we need something, we are creating that emptiness, and we're not empty. We should live life each moment from a point of view of being everything, of just having it all and be very grateful. And like he said, some people maybe don't have what you even have. But are you thankful for that? Because we are only looking at supposedly what others have more, and they have made us believe that more is better, and it's not. More is not better.
Yes. And he said also that thank you unlocks the doors to everything we are seeking in life. And that is the one thing, I think that's the tramp. The tramp is seeking, asking what is missing.
Yes.
What is we used to do that.
Yes,
I
you remember?
And
Yes.
and one day both of us just we decided, okay, this is the last day that we're going to be asking ourselves what is missing. Okay, because when you're preparing for a training or something, you always think, okay, what else? What am I missing? But then it is you're always in that seeking mode and always in the mode that there's not enough. You're not
Exactly.
appreciating everything that you have. We should try to be more, like he said, in the present, because in the present, when you're completely absorbed in that one moment, then you notice that you have enough.
Correct.
Enough. We really should be thankful. We should be grateful, and everybody would think that we have chosen these clips because this
It's
is the week
Thanksgiving
that
week,
in the U.S. It is not Thanksgiving week. It's in the U.S. they are celebrating Thanksgiving. Okay, but
It's a week.
yeah, well, I was listening this morning, and I was saying, we assume it's Thanksgiving week in Iran. We
Ah, no, no, no,
assume
no,
it's
no, no,
Thanksgiving
no, no.
week in.
No,
I
it's
would
not.
want that,
It's
but
not.
it is it. They're celebrating Thanksgiving in the United States
Yeah.
of America. Okay, and we have a tendency to say thank you in the rest of the world. Here in Aruba, we know the history of the celebration, so we're not celebrating the history of the celebration because there's no celebration there.
No.
But we do love any excuse to celebrate and
have a party.
to have a party, to come together and to eat and to drink and to create the joy together. We'll jump on any opportunity that we get, but also I think the philosophy behind us, especially here, for celebrating Thanksgiving, is for taking this opportunity to stand still and be really, really, absolutely, totally thankful to everything that we have already. And you've lived in the States. You've had, as long as I've known you, you've had this, how you call it, this tradition of standing still and celebrating, even if it was three of us at the center sitting together over a turkey sandwich. We would do that because you always take some time to stand still and give thanks.
Being grateful is something that we need to practice. And it's true. I adapted that from the States when I was there. I was living there. And what happens is this, that why did I adopt it? Because it is a philosophy and a festivity that I have adopted. Is because I think it is important for us to realize what is it that we have and be grateful and don't take it for granted. It's not because I have coffee in the morning that means that every human being in this world has coffee in the morning. It doesn't matter that everybody that is breathing, everybody's breathing at this moment, has a roof, has a home, has happiness. No. So we need to be grateful for everything that we have. And because we are grateful, and you create the opportunity to at least once a year stand still, okay, and say, okay, what am I grateful for this year? And be sincerely grateful. And what happens, because you did it in one day with a group of people, that means that you're going to be multiplying it and you're going to have enough energy to apply it during the whole year. Being grateful for everything that you have, for all your lessons. I like what he said. All the lessons. And yesterday we also had a clip that said, you know how many times there are these bad situations or lessons that we do not want to even think about them, let alone be grateful for them.
It is the same as Master Dang in our school always says. Everybody wants the good lessons.
Yes.
Everybody, we're all like children sitting there with our fingers up, raised up. I want the good lessons. But when he says, okay, then now I need some volunteers for the bad lessons. Woof. No
Nobody.
fingers, nobody. You can let a pin fall in the classroom and nobody would raise their finger. But if we want humanity to evolve and we understand that humanity is us, then we need to be thankful for the opportunity of going through and of how you call it, surpass the difficult lessons. When we go beyond, when we rise above these difficult lessons, it is all of humanity that has gotten the opportunity to go beyond these difficult lessons.
You see, we don't see it as transformation. Look, everything that we go through is an opportunity for you to help humanity through your life experience. That is the lesson. That is wisdom. When you are growing through a situation, It is not you individually and separated. No. If you go through it with the wisdom that you are doing it and you're going through it because humanity is going through it. And then we are doing from the old, we're making it new. And this is the transformation. Because it's not that you're going to be, like for instance, detached from whatever is happening. No, it's like, I'm going to live my life experiences and I'm going to have this understanding that whatever I'm living is because humanity is giving me an opportunity to transform and change my thoughts, my feelings, and actions in this situation. And in this way, I'm contributing to the greater good of all.
Exactly. Humanity is giving me an opportunity to
Exactly.
contribute. And especially, when you're going through any kind of life lesson, you should know that it is what is needed right now.
Exactly.
There's this thing that keeps I think it's our ego. That's this thing that keeps us from accepting what is needed. It is what we want. The wanting, the desire, it keeps us from accepting what is required, what is needed. Okay,
think we
so
have
it's like those two are in conflict with each other. Our body, our senses, they want so much. They want to taste the chocolate. They want to taste the wine. They want to hear the music. They want to dance. Now on the island, that's the main issue. There's so many things going around in the world, but the main issue is, when will we have the freedom to dance? And these are our senses that they want to control us.
Yeah.
But you will not get what you want. Write it down somewhere. You will not get what you want. All those video clips are lying to you.
Yes.
You will not get what you want unless it is needed.
Exactly.
Unless it is required.
Unless it's part of your mission.
Yeah.
And you see, that now we're going to talk, I want to talk about this because you see, I think we need to kind of change the way we look at desire. Because you see, when you desire something, it's because you are coming out of something you don't have. And somehow, I believe that desire needs to be changed and transformed. To what? We need to stop desiring things. And if we stop desiring things, that means that I have everything.
So that means, Belkis, that in order to transform desire, some students, some people should raise their fingers and say, I am willing to go through the lesson of transforming desire. I'm willing to be the one that is going to feel a huge amount of desire, yet not act upon it. I am going to apply and then transform it.
Well, you see, I have to break it to you, but if you notice, and it's based on what you have learned and I have learned, is that whatever you desire, you don't get it. I mean, we've been doing this lesson.
Right.
Because you see what they teach you all over the place about these motivational and inspirational things. You have to have a desire to become better. But if I accept right now at this moment that I'm better, I shouldn't have a desire. I'm
Right.
just am. And in this state is that I am going to feel complete, fulfilled, because I am not desiring anything. And that has been the hardest lesson. Because you know how many times we want things, we desire things, we desire people, desire being in another situation, we desire. And desire actually gets you out of the present moment. Because if you desire, you are going to be in the future. And that is something that we need to stop. Live the present moment. And cultivate that feeling that you have everything in this moment.
Exactly. Let me send here some final greetings from Janine. Janine Dani says, good morning for everybody, filled with lots of joy, happiness, love, and kindness. Greetings. All right. So yes, that's on the topic of saying thank you. I think, we should be like this gentleman, just continuously, constantly repeating
Being
that,
grateful.
being thankful, being grateful, and repeating that with all of our hearts, because then it's like being in the moment and anchoring
Yes.
that I have everything right now.
Yes.
I have everything right now.
And then what happens when you have that feeling of completion, of fulfillment, then everything is there. You turn and it's there. You think about it and it's there. So it is something that we need to start changing. Desire creates a sense of not having.
Right.
And that's one thing we need to transform.
All right, so we reached the end of the program for today. I would like to thank you for your audience. Tomorrow we'll be back in another program in Papiamento. And next week we will have another one in English next week, Tuesday. So I would say have a wonderful day filled with joy, filled with love, filled with gratitude, and say thank you to life. I don't know if you have some words for closing up, Belkis?
Let's be thankful in the moment, and please let's transform this feeling of entitlement. Be thankful.
Thank you. And Rajkumar says, have a sweet, delicious chocolate day. Same to you. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.